Hi and welcome to the Sales Mindset TV show. I'm Chris Edwards and again I'm here with Steve Knapp.
Hi Chris, hi everyone.
How you doing?
Really good.
Excellent.
Really good, yeah.
Well, today we're going to continue talking about sales strategy.
Yeah.
Now, we've been talking about certain elements of fear for a long time. If I remember right, there was a post back on the 22nd of October which started to pick this up, and it's worth going back if you can to go and have a look at that. But fear in selling, it's a thing, isn't it?
It's a real thing.
People don't associate their lack of selling as having a fear. Sometimes people think they're just too busy, or they haven't got time, or something's came up, they're not going to get the sale. But it is a fear in selling.
Yeah, I mean it's an emotive word.
Yeah.
Right, it's an emotive word, and I think deliberately so for the purpose of this video. But really understanding deep down what it is that you're fearful of is very important, because people have often talked about sales folks having the gift of the gab, or you could sell snow to Eskimos, or whatever it is. But it's almost like a defense mechanism but I'm not like that, right? And I must have said this before to you, Chris, or if not to others. Some of the best salespeople I've ever come across are those people that have neither the gift of the gab or could sell snow to Eskimos. They are the ones that really sort of work and chisel away at their offer, at the skills of selling. But it's been overshadowed by this social stigma around sales, that certain elements of people that are selling things, I'm not going to call them sales professionals, overlay to the art of sales, right? Yeah. And we're inundated by those. I mean, I think my phone now in the house rings that many times that we've stopped answering it, and that's because it is all of these people just bombarding us with nonsense that isn't credible, that isn't relevant, and I think that therefore overlays into a real stigma in sales that prevents smaller business owners from saying, yes, I am selling. We say, I am inventing, I am importing, I am distributing. The one thing we very rarely say is, and I am selling. Yeah,
there has seemed to become a cloak and dagger thing about selling, isn't it? I'm selling, but I can't tell anyone.
I can't tell you I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I can't tell. And have we shrouded that a bit by talking about we're giving away value? We're giving away value, and people have heard me at events sort of talk about this. How many job titles do we have out there that don't have the word sales in, right? So I'm a business development manager. I'm a relationship manager. Are we trying to avoid the word of sales because of the fear we associate ourselves or believe our clients and other people associate to being sold to?
I know that there are genuine reasons why we can't sell and why there's times in which we don't sell, but I think we do have to look inside and look at how many excuses we're making.
Right, yeah.
I do it. I get to at the end of the day, 3 o'clock, between 3 and 5 there's no point selling because everyone's ready to go home.
Yeah.
No, everyone's ready to buy something.
Yeah.
Between 3 and 5 I'm thinking, what can I get from the shops tonight? If someone phones me up between 3 and 5, and no one start phoning me up between 3 and 5, alright? This isn't a cue to do that. But I'm in buyer's mode. Yeah. I'm thinking, what can I buy when I get home? Yeah. And if someone phones me up, I'm more likely to buy. But I tell myself that others won't do the same. Yeah. It's strange.
Yeah.
It's a fear.
Yeah, and overlaying your own, that example, overlaying your own mindset sometimes is a good excuse. There's a magic video I watched when I was first into sales, and actually it was Ross Kemp was the actor in it, and it was for corporate sales, but what it was showing was how this salesperson all through a working day had a reason not to call a client. Some of it was like, well, it's coffee time, or it's nearly lunchtime. So sometimes things are overlaid in there. So we have to be careful as smaller business owners that we're always on our game. And that doesn't mean that we are then going down that route of selling to the point of being sort of not to our ethics or to our values. But to understand that we are representatives of our company, we are selling our services and products. And even if we are attending a networking event or we're doing a video and giving something for free, ultimately these activities are feeding your sales pipeline, right? And that's the point. And we do have to overcome fear, but we cannot, I don't think we can discount it, because I think it's real, but I think it's been overlaid socially by so much of the bad things that other people do and the stigma that's become associated to those behaviours.
Well, we're going to have to cut it short there.
A big subject
well,
for me.
we've gone on quite a bit on this.
Yeah.
And I think it's a conversation that we can continue more. So let's take it to the comments. So, what's your opinion on fear within sales? Do you suffer fear within sales? So comment, let us know. Let us know if you agree with us or not. And let's start having some comments in the sales and taking this on, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Going to be around to comment on people's posts. So that's all we've got time for today. Oh, sorry, quickly sum up top tip from everything we talked about.
I mean, I think the top tip is a little bit to do with the group. It's about mindset. And I think if we've got a community, as we have on the page, but if you're watching this on the page, come into the group, the Sales Mindset Coach group. If you come into that, we're quite a supportive community. So the support of a community is a really good place to address your fears and your mindset.
So just Facebook search for the Sales Mindset Group, or you can find a link on the page. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you again later on in the week.